You already know we rocking. It's Tay Too Crazy in the building. You feel me? We back again with another live, y'all. Yes, we are. You feel me? We're back again with another live, man. Y'all, as y'all heard, Desahe has a video. I'm gonna probably show y'all the video. Alright, later. Or should I? I'm probably gonna show y'all first. So y'all can have a good, view of what happened. I think that's smart. Y'all give me 1 second, plugging up my camera. Y'all probably shitty. This nigga, hey, you don't got his camera on, I'm not watching. Give me 1 second, bro. Dang. Y'all stay wanna see my face. Nothing else. Give a second to load up. And we get straight to it. Alright, y'all. That should work. Should pop up. Alright. Boom.
Man, Desahe night. What?
Look, I got no rights to Mac Mullah's stuff. Don't copyright me. Alright, I'm just using you for evidence. That's it. That's all. Please do not try to strike my video, brother. Alright.
What's wrong with you? Lost his mother mind. And he did all of this because she didn't want to give him no booty. Not because he smacked her or robbed him.
Bro, I need to find another video. Hold on, because he gonna break it down for guys Mac Mullah. I think this should be better, bro.
Man, Desahe night. What happened with Desahe?
Wait, hold on. Yo, I have the video. I'm gonna go to it right now. What's her stuff, bro? For the people? Ain't it for the people or something like that? Bro, I gotta find her stuff, bro. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna find it right now. I got y'all. Give me 1 second. I just didn't want y'all looking on my screen, bro. But I got y'all, bro. Okay, it's the voice for the people. The fucky. Alright, please do not copyright me.
Spoke out after his editor leaked a video from 3 years ago of him arguing and getting into it with a girl on his show.
First things first, I want to say is I just walked away. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too. But we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me, you didn't want me to fuck. We didn't fuck, but after you literally gave me some head, and then the editor said that I had the video or something. I was gonna jump him or something. I didn't even know the video. He had that video. Honestly, I didn't even know he had that video. Definitely, I feel like he just kind of was trying to get something out there to get some money or a blow up or something like that. I see both of them in the comments responding to everybody. I apologize again, which I have before. And I don't know, you came on my stream 2 weeks later, chill with me, vibe. You were doing YouTube videos. You came on one of my streams. We was kissing, all different type of things, and got sexual and all these things like that. And
True.
You said it was cool. You said it was good, and you had fun.
The young lady did respond to Desahe. She said,
"You don't talk to me how the you want to. I'm not fucking with you. Simple as that. Nothing wrong with you. Don't ever play with me. I'm not one of them. It's 8 on this yacht. Why you want to choose me out of everything?"
This is the part I really think y'all missed.
Just trying to vibe, mind my business. Like, I'm Sarah trying to turn up on a yacht. You trying to fuck.
But y'all are going to see what y'all want to see. Y'all are going to hear what y'all want to hear. I don't have to lie about somebody putting their hands on me because I didn't want to have sex with them. I said it in the video. Y'all skipped past it. That's on y'all. I don't care. Why is this?
I heard that when the video first came out. Nobody said shit. Everybody heard that shit.
Do I feel bad? No. I actually wish Desahe the best. But he called me a liar. He got my pages deleted. All type. Yeah, y'all see the truth, and I'm a clout chaser, and I want money, and blah blah blah. That's fine. I'll be that.
The proof has always been in the YouTube videos, but I keep forgetting I'm dealing with a narcissistic man and a bunch of teenagers and pick-me's. Bottom line, I did not release the video. I did not ask for it to go viral. Quite frankly, I didn't even know the video existed. I've been minding my business and focusing on myself for a long time now. I'm not trying to tear anyone down or ruin anybody's career. That's not my focus and never has been. I don't want to keep being tied to something from the past. What happened to me was very real. I was the one affected by it regardless of how people try to twist the narrative or call me a liar. But at the end of the day, I don't care about public opinions. People will believe what they want. I truly pray that he finds peace in whatever he needs to work through within himself. That situation has nothing to do with who I am today. I want to be left alone and I won't be speaking on this again. I know I said the last post was my final one, but I won't sit back and keep being lied on. Literally everything he said in that fake apology video about me is not true, and I won't let that be the narrative. I'll be addressing everything soon with receipts. Now, according to Rod, he said that the young lady that was arguing with Desahe, her brother reached out to him because he now wants to box Desahe. Now, Desahe was supposed to box Jason
Where's
in
the
Ava Ross'
actual
upcoming boxing match, but Jason
video
backed out
of
because he said he doesn't want to
him?
be involved in this whole situation with Desahe, so he doesn't want to box Desahe anymore. But the young lady's brother
they
wants
don't.
to take Jason's spot and box Desahe.
Whoever that girl is, her sister texted me. And he said, give me Desahe number, Rod. That's my sister. He like the box,
Well,
right?
it doesn't really show.
Rod, please, connect me with him. Da, da, da. I want to box him. I want to fight him.
Typically,
he put
'cause
his
I
hands on my
thought
sister.
it
Whoever
did.
her brother is.
But
in
I'm
that
glad
video, he texted
I
me this
showed
morning.
this
That didn't
part
make sense to me when he
so you
texted me.
guys can get
But
an
now that I see this
understanding
video,
of
it
her
makes
side
sense.
too.
I literally saw it on my phone, and I'm like, I'm not giving you Desahe number.
Basically,
That didn't make sense to me when he texted that to me. But now that I see this video, it makes sense. I literally saw it on my phone, and I'm like, I'm not giving you Desahe number.
basically,
Mhm.
video footage of him.
Oh, never mind. I know we talking. Okay. I didn't. But you're not fighting because of that.
I know it's kind of
Yeah.
crazy, but he got a sponsorship.
But wouldn't that be reason why you would want to fight him though?
I thought about that, but also at the same time, platforming is someone that does that. I had a sponsorship that would cover.
Oh, okay. It's more of like a business thing. Okay.
Deshae's old editor who leaked the video 3 years later, he's now catching backlash from people in the comments because people are wondering why he waited 3 years later to leak the video.
Exactly.
For you to have had that footage for that long, like what you didn't get paid or
Exactly. Okay.
Hey, Nate, what happened with Desahe? What y'all talking about?
I don't think they're gonna
honest, bro,
show it,
I don't even
but
be like, I don't even approach, like, I don't even be like getting girls chasing.
Filming of
Okay,
this
right here.
video. Like I said, this is a
this
TV
dude
show.
couldn't wait, bro. He couldn't wait. Yeah, he slapped her basically. I saw it on
This was
Twitter,
recorded
so
by
it's like I
Desahe
couldn't
Ross's editor. Imagine getting
really get y'all the real
exposed by
video.
your own editor. Well, it's his ex-editor now. His editor said the.
But yeah, if y'all look on Twitter, y'all can find it. But I'm not finna keep trying to find it on YouTube if I can't get it on
That
YouTube.
didn't make sense to me.
But yeah, just go on Twitter. Bing bop boom it up.
Before this video starts,
'Cause I don't-
say it's never okay.
I don't think I got
to
Twitter on
Ever.
here.
I know I might clip farm a line and say things or whatever for clips
On
and
here,
but
'cause I'm not signed
at no
in.
point should a man ever put her hands on a woman, and I take full accountability and responsibility for that, and I'm sorry, and I've expressed that to her after situations 3 years ago, 4 years ago, and everything from this video, I just want to get that across. I'm not making excuses. I did a fucked up thing, and I appreciate everybody, you know, getting on my ass and all these things, but I just wanted to tell my truth of how everything just led up. Yo, what's up? I wanted to make this video. As you guys know, there's a lot of things that's been going on around the past couple days. A video has resurfaced of me, you know, getting in a physical argument with a girl. I kind of just want to break this down by little, and then pretty much this will be my last time talking about it. First things first, I want to say is I will never, ever put my hands on a girl who's never put their hands on me, okay? I'm not a person to initiate and do things and try to hit a girl because, you know, just out of the strength of just arguing or anything like that. This was from season 2. This was from 2022 or 2023, 4 years ago. And she was one of the girls that she came on the show. I brought her on the show and everything. And during the whole show, like, she was the only person who was literally like, I don't know, like physical, and she was hitting me. She was doing these things which I had to cut from YouTube videos because of monetization. And she would hit me and all these things, going back and forth and yelling, going back and forth and doing these things. And it kind of was just got to a point where I kind of didn't want to deal with that shit. And I was drunk, and like I said, anything I say in this video is not to make anything right. This is not to make anything right. This is not make things easier. This is not an excuse for anything. This is just me telling this story. And I feel like nobody should ever, 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 ever put their hands on a girl. Ever. It don't matter how mad you get. It don't matter anything, you know what I'm saying? Like fighting or anything, unless like you literally like are getting punched a fucking 100 times or whatever, something just to throw her out the way or move her out the way. But yo, I think that just doing that was just fucked up. You know what I'm saying? It was fucked up. We were arguing, you know, there's been things off cameras where she would hit me and all these things like that. And I'm trying to talk to her and vibe her and shit like that. And what happened at the boat situation is that we were yelling, arguing, and she had just said things. I heard she said that I did this because I couldn't fuck, like, or something like that. Bro, that argument happened, whatever, because she was saying crazy things, which I had to cut out, and saying crazy things about my family. If you guys know me, I'm a very family man. She's talking about my sister, fuck your sister, all this other shit. She could, all crazy shit I had to cut out. She was all doing this, my family, talking about my family members, my different type of things, just up and being big and bad, you know? And me as a man, I lowered my fucking, my morals, and I went down to her level. Any guy that would hit a girl and do those things or whatever, you're lowering your how can I say, your respect. You're lowering your respect for yourself, and you're going down to her level. And as a man, you should never do that. She definitely was trying to irritate me and get on my nerves and doing these things. So when we're on the boat and she got up, I thought she was getting up to hit me again, and I just mushed her. My main thing is I was never trying to hurt her. I never like slapped her, but from that angle, it looks really bad. It looks really bad. But I mushed her ass over there. I mushed her ass out of, because I was not gonna be hit. I was not gonna go on that, and I just walked away. But with that situation, I seen things she was doing, she was saying, talking about, yeah, when the fuck and all these different things. And it's like, bro, after that, I apologized. We was kissing, and I'm gonna put clips in here too, but we was kissing, and you're saying you didn't let me, you didn't want me to fuck. We didn't fuck, but after you literally gave me some head. And I don't, not to put your business out there, but you gave me some head.
Give me a new fucking wig. Can't fucking care my face.
Yeah, another thing, just even things like, even she's doing now, just saying that like when she sees my sister, she's gonna fight her and do these things. She's been waiting up like all this time to see her in person, that is up. And you feel all these things, and it's like, bro, 3 years later, what was this energy 3 years ago when that thing actually happened and all these things? And mind you, she said way more worse things that, you know, that I'm not even gonna say crazy things just about my sister and her personal things and doing things and just saying things about my families in general to kind of just, you know, I feel like people in that type of era and that energy just rubbed off on me, and that shit was wrong. That shit was wrong on my half and doing that.
I don't care enough to press charges. You see his sister, you on that? Promise you. Promise you. Bro, I swear to God, bro, on my grandpa, I always be like, when I be scrolling on TikTok and I just like see a video of Brooklyn, I be like, can't wait to see this bitch in person. Like, even though I don't got no beef with her, like, you know, like, and I was really sparing her because Gigi was her best friend, but they're not friends no more, and Gigi's my friend. So I really was sparing.
And that person who recorded it, that is a person, that's somebody I've not talked to for years. He's an ex-editor, and he deadass posted out of her because he wanted to get more money and all these type of things and use me and use these things. That's why he wasn't for season 3. That's why we had a production company like Michael and Alan and Don and all those people. And I did a production company because I used him for season 2, but he wanted to be paid more and be on season 3, and that's why he texted me and all these things, but I never responded. So I don't know what he was trying to fucking do or get across or something like that, but he just wanted a paycheck, and that was that with that. fuck him. Definitely should have handled that situation differently. You know, a lot of intoxications. I was 21 years old, and you know, I was drunk as fuck because she was mad, and I just literally like we had been hitting like going back and forth, and her putting her hands on me and all these things like that. That I just didn't want to deal with that anymore. And obviously, bro, I couldn't take that shit. I would never ever just hit a girl just plainly because of her words. Her words do not do anything to me. But her words were Smith, her hitting me before, and how that video is cut. It's cut up to show that, oh, I was just hit the fuck out of her and just mushed her. My plan was never to her. I mushed her. Literally, I'm 5'4".
He did.
5'4",
He slapped her ass like that.
40.
He didn't punch her, no, but he did just
135
launched her ass.
To smack a girl, literally, and have her fly across the fucking room, I'd have to be as strong as fucking Thanos. But I couldn't forceful, and I used my hands to mush her out of my way because I was not gonna be going back and forth and hitting each other and all these things again. But after that, like I said, we were cool, we were vibing, we were good. But it just simply, you know, I have a mother, I have a mom, I have a sister, I have 2 sisters, a little baby, and that's not who I am, 100%. There's no other evidence of me literally, you know what I'm saying, hitting a girl or anything like that. Me and my ex joke about it or whatever things, but I'm not that type of person, literally. And sometimes, you know, when you get your emotions involved and you let a girl rage bait you or get you to your lowest and to the force where you guys have to be physical with each other, like that's an L on the man's part. And to anybody who ever watches me, don't ever do that or let any person think that's okay. I see people, I've seen comments, I see whatever, oh, Desahe, he was in the right, he was right. I was not in the right, I was completely wrong. And being a man and doing this, you have to take that accountability and know that you're wrong no matter what happens. You can't put your hand on a woman. You can't do that. I'm not in favor of that. And I know I joke and I say, oh yeah, if a girl hit me, I'm gonna hit her or whatever, some shit like that. But no, those are jokes. Like, I'm really being serious. Don't ever put your hand on a woman. And if you can't, just literally walk away. If you have to, you just walk away, because that's better than anything else. And you don't want to put yourself in a situation which I'm currently in. But like I said, she definitely is on a view high right now. Definitely on a view high.
Yeah, she's on a view high.
Now she wants to talk and go this crazy.
Facts.
Like I said, so I apologize to everybody who's watched that and who watched me and seen that of me. That is not me. I appreciate you guys.
I mean, it was you.
I'm going to continue to keep streaming and keep going and not let this stop me. You know, I'm going to keep going. And I appreciate everybody, but this is not part of me. This is not something who I am. I don't have a track record of doing this to women and doing this type of shit to women, no matter what image I put on the internet for y'all to see. But yeah, it's just another thing. And you know, my God is showing me things that I need to maybe sit down and see things and trying to work hard and working hard, and the devil's working, but it's all okay though. I take full responsibility. I apologize.
He's right about that
I take
part.
Accountability for the things that happen.
The devil is right.
All I can do is move on from it. It's not something that happened recently, so I could have switched or whatever. It was four years ago, and literally, if I tried to run away from it, I couldn't. You know, I didn't even know that video was he. And then the editor said that I had the video or something. I was gonna jump him or something. I didn't even know the video. He had that video. Honestly, I didn't even know he had that video.
You're not supposed to know he's supposed to have it.
I feel like he just kind of was trying to get something out there to get some money or a blow up or something like that. I see both of them in the comments responding to everybody, just being. And if you're in the comments responding to everybody, that means you're looking through it. You're loving the feed. You're loving the internet. You're loving it. You know. And me, I just literally have been off my phone, literally just having fun at Coachella, just trying to figure out my thoughts and just enjoying real life, you know. But I do apologize, like I said, even though she's doing all these things. I will say I apologize again, which I have before. And I don't know, you came on my stream 2 weeks later, chill with me, vibed. You were doing YouTube videos. You came on one of my streams. We was kissing, all different type of things, and got sexual and all these things like that. And you said it was cool. You said it was good, and you had fun. But like I said, man, I just didn't appreciate, you know, the hitting on each other, and that's my fault. That's my L for even doing that. You know what I'm saying? Even if you did hit me, that's not cool to hit to mush you back or anything like that. My intent was to hurt you. That's my accountability. I apologize again. bettering myself and moving forward. You know, it's the year's been great for me. The year's been great for me, and I always said, like, you know, it's been, if you ever have 7 days and you got 5 good days and 1 bad day, that doesn't mean your whole week is bad. You know, sometimes we look at bad moments and we try to make them into bad days and bad lives. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a bad moment. It's just a tough moment that you got to push through and keep going. And that's pretty much what it is. I feel like you guys know I've been through a lot of shit on the internet, a lot of shit on the internet for all these years. And, you know, this is another thing that you push through and keep going and keep thriving. And yeah, it's a moment that I'm not really proud of. You know, no matter how long it took, it could have came out now. It could have came out 3 years ago. It could have came out 5 years later. But I'm glad that it came out now so that I could, you know, address it and just do it and then move on.
So it could just
you
be
know,
out the
those
way.
people
Yeah.
on my past, I've never even talked to them past that time and years or anything like that. I woke up to all this and you know, it's been on my mind, and I definitely just wanted to come on here and just say this, you know, and make sure I have my thoughts in order. But probably just want to speak my piece, bro. Honestly, like I said, don't ever hit a woman. That is not cool. I would never intend was to hurt you. I mushed you out my way because you had hit me during the whole trip and doing those things and arguing and saying fucked up things about my sisters and my family and things, which is not an excuse. I lowered myself to your level to be able to put my hands on you, and that's something I should have never done in the first place. Doesn't matter if I was 21, doesn't matter if I was 25, doesn't matter if I was fucking 18. That's my fault as a man, and I apologize for that. Even though all those things or whatever, genuinely, I'm sorry. I know you have a family, you have a mom, you have a dad, you know, and that's something that I wouldn't want to see my daughter go through as a person, or you have a brother, and I don't want to see my people go through that, and that's something I don't want. You know, it was a hard time back then. It was different things. It was drinking and all those things involved in which I shouldn't let a woman ever do that to me and get me to that point. It was simply better to walk away. Like I said, I iterating this, but I am sorry. I will be moving on from the situation. I'm never going to be talking about the situation again. You guys, any young men out there, black men, white men, anybody, any boys or guys who are just watching me, yo, just do better. Do better than me, bro. Do better than me. Keep pushing. Don't let nobody get you out your, because this could have went differently. It could have been differently or anything. If a girl hits you or whatever, anything like that, just walk away, bro. Just walk away. I usually joke, but just move on. And, you know, I definitely apologize to the women watching and all these things. It's not a representation of a man should be and would be. And I apologize. I apologize to y'all. And I will be working on myself. It was a heated moment. The emotions was high, and I definitely for sure, and learning from the situation. I mean, it's never really happened again before, so, but it's never gonna happen again in the future. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys, man. I definitely, I want to just come on here and just say my piece and say this, and I appreciate you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna keep pushing. Everything is in the forefront. You guys see, I know the angle was bad and everything that happened, it looked like it was crazy, but I apologize. It wasn't that really as crazy as you seem. I let my emotions with just the physicality going back and forth, and I couldn't deal with it. The clip was cut, and it was edited, and there's a lot of things that was just happening on the show that I had to cut out because due to her and me and everything and what was said. But like I said, it was cool. I apologize. I'm moving on. Love to everybody who's on here. Love everybody. I appreciate you guys. This will be my last time talking about it. I apologize. I take full accountability, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. If you don't, that's okay. I see all the things, the streamers and all these things and saying things just like that. That's cool. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. But I know that this is just another thing that I'm gonna go through and push through. And yeah, I appreciate you guys. Everybody riding for me. We're gonna continue to keep going. We're gonna keep striving and keep pushing. I apologize for my mistakes. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't switch it. No matter how long I waited, how long it took to come out, it can't change. No, it's the past, you know? And the only person who can judge me on my past is God. God has the final say. You feel me? So however you feel about me, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. And I hope you guys have a great day.
No cap. Man, y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. You feel me? I mean, he's right about some, he's right about none, but he's right. But I'm gonna let y'all watch this video if y'all can see this. Alright, this is on Twitter. I'm gonna play it, and then we gonna get to it. If y'all could see. Hold on. Because I ain't trying to get banned. No, crap. Hold on. Alright, look. If y'all could see. If y'all could see, because I do got my green screen up. Alright. Now, y'all replay this and keep looking. And y'all just let me know how y'all feel about it. But that's how he slapped her. You feel me? But like, comment, subscribe, man.